Hello, welcome to the Introvert Conversation, where we are not loud but proud to be who we are. This is a safe space, and we don't apologize for being who we are, our lovely, quiet selves. So, my foot done with steel tape when that happens. But anyways, today we're going to talk about what it means to not have any friends as an introvert. And for some people that sounds really, really bad. That sounds so, number one thing is lonely. That sounds like you're just this lonely, isolated, depressed person. And if you're a fellow introvert like myself, you know that's not true. So the main reason why I don't really have any friends is because I really enjoy being alone. I enjoy my alone time. I enjoy my time to relax away from people, relax away from a lot of chatter. I work a lot from home. Sometimes I have to be in my office like at least once a week, but for the most part I work at home. So I just love just the peace, just being by myself. So yeah, I like being alone. For myself, for the introvert, it's not a depressing thing. It is calming, it is soothing, because we have to be around people at work, we have to be around people if we have children, if we're married and things like that. But when it comes to friendships, it's no, I just don't have any friends because I really do, enjoy being alone. I do have associates and I do have people that I interact with on social media, but a friend that I could call right now. So a second reason why I don't have any friends as an introvert is because it's hard for me to find people that I can relate to, people that can understand, that can understand and respect my peace and calm time, and that can relate, that I become overwhelmed and very anxious if I'm overstimulated. And overstimulated for me is just constant conversation, someone constantly being around big crowds, things like that can really overwhelm me. I can do it for a small amount of time, but after a while I just want to go. I can go to a party, but after a while I really want to leave that party. I like parties for maybe an hour or two and then I'm just ready to go. But it's hard to make friends because a lot of friends, they'll want to stay to a party and party all night and things like that, and I'm just ready to go after an hour or two. So it's really hard for me to find people that I can relate to and that really understands my limitations and my boundaries. Just back up a little bit, don't ask me a lot of questions, don't be invasive, don't try to give me unsolicited advice. So therefore, that's another reason. It's just relatability. It's hard for me to find people that I actually can relate to. The number 3 reason why I don't really have any friends is because I am highly sensitive. I'm a very highly sensitive person, and sensitivity sometimes can be a trait of introverts. A lot of times we are considered highly sensitive. You know what? I don't know how to take a joke. I mean, I've gotten better at it because I've learned not to take things so personally, but it took me a long time to get there, and I'm still working on it. So for me, I'm very highly sensitive. So a lot of time having friends, they just joke around a little bit too much for me. And I'm a very serious person. So sometimes I don't really know how to take a joke, or I can't sometimes tell whether it's a joke or whether this how you really feel about me, So that's another reason. It's I'm highly sensitive, I'm working on it, more of, just having a sense of humor as well. So for me, again, it's about having those boundaries, and it's just I just take things to the heart or to the core. So I'm working on it, I'm getting better at it, but that's the number 3 reason why I don't have any friends. I'm highly sensitive. I am. And if I consider you my friend, if you say something that is out of line, I will think that this friendship is over. So you know, that's not always an introvert trait, but introverts for the most part, we're serious beings. We internalize a lot of things. So that's another reason. Ooh. Ooh. So number 4 is I don't like small talk. I get very awkward trying to have small talk. I can't initiate small talk. So a lot of times to even make a friend, you have to start off with a little bit of small talk. So that can be very hard for me, and it feels like I'm putting on an act. It feels like I'm pretending, and it's extremely challenging to like play that role of this talker when I know that I'm not. So for me, I just don't like that whole, just the small talk thing is just, it's so draining, and it's just so annoying sometimes. So yeah, I can do it if it's organic, but I feel like a lot of times small talk is forced upon you, especially like if you're in a grocery store and it's a long line and someone starts complaining about there's not enough cashiers in here, so now they want to have small talk about that. Like my mom, she loves conversations like that. She lives for that. She loves talking to strangers. I don't. Or having small talk with your doctor or something like that. It's just like, I don't want to talk. Just leave me alone. I'm here for a service. Let me get my service and allow me to go. It's just too much. It takes a lot of energy for me to have small talk. But if it's something organic, or maybe at a party or a gathering, okay, I understand. This is the time where you're meeting people, and you can make friends. Okay, I can deal with small talk for that. But for these other awkward situations that has nothing to do with what I need or what I want, I don't want to talk. So number 4, I hate small talk, and that's usually how you start to get friends. And last but not least, the reason why I don't have any friends is because I hate talking on the phone. Yes, I hate talking on the phone. Something about talking on the phone really makes me very anxious, causes a lot of anxiety. I just don't want to do it. I feel like it becomes an interview or something. It just doesn't make me feel good. And if you have a lot of friends, or you have a friend period, you have to talk on the phone. You can't always text, because text can be taken the wrong way. An email, like, what did you mean by that? And or if you're making plans with someone to go out, so it would be very hard to do that through a text or through email. You eventually have to talk on the phone to air out details and things like that. I mean, you can do all that through text. I've done it, but it is better to talk on the phone. But a friend requires a lot of time to talk. A lot of women love to talk on the phone for hours, complaining about their relationships or whatever, their job. I don't want to do that. When I feel overwhelmed by a job or relationship, for me, I have my coping skills, and for a lot of people, their coping skills are just laying it all out on other people. I'm not like that. I'm gonna lay it out on nature, I'm gonna exercise, or I'm gonna meditate, I'm gonna listen to some, relaxing music. I don't wanna pile up my stuff on people. And when you have friends, that's usually the relationship, that's usually what happens. So that's why it's like having friends for me is like, no. It's too much. So number 5, sorry, I hate talking on the phone. So there you have it. Those are my 5 reasons why, as an introvert, I don't currently have any friends. It could change, a year from now. I could have so many friends, but right now it's just not like that. So number 1, I enjoy being alone. Number 2, it's hard for me to find people that I relate to or connect with. Number 3, I'm a very highly sensitive person. Number 4, I cannot stand small talk, and that's usually the way that you make friends. And number 5, I do not like talking on the phone. Sorry. Okay. So those are my reasons. So what are your reasons? what is it that you may have friends, you know, we all have associates, people that we see in passing or work with or we see on social media, but like a really true blue friend, I don't have that. Do you have that? And if you do, you know, share with us on, you know, maybe how we could do that, or the benefits of that, or what is the disadvantages of having a close friend. So thank you so much for watching, and look out for more videos of the introvert conversation. A cool play on words, because introverts really don't like to talk, don't like to have conversations, but yeah. Okay, so take care. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe.